Well, hello again, Paula Dean and the women of Philadelphia. I have been inspired by you all and, of course, Paula Dean. But these are the days to remember when we're whipping up recipes in our kitchen, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And pretty much everything that I've used so far works with Philadelphia cream cheese. Anyone can do it. It's very easy. So the basics is what you need. You need basic ingredients to make a really good recipe. Of course, start with Philadelphia cream cheese. I want to make sure you can get a picture of that. Well, today's recipe, of course, I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese and I'm using shrimp. Yum, 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 yum. I think the two sound really creative. Of course, I have other ingredients besides those two, but I will show you how easy it is to make a shrimp salad. Yum, yum. And it's actually a pasta shrimp salad, but I love shrimp, I love pasta, and I love cream cheese. What could go better together? I'll show you in a minute. Be right back. I'm back. I need to show you how to make the basic recipe as far as the creaminess of this pasta shrimp salad. So I have here a cup of mayonnaise, and it's Kraft mayonnaise. Add this to a blender. Now if you like yours really, really creamy, you can add more, but a cup should be fine because we're going to add a lot more ingredients to this. And then of course, 8 ounces of cream cheese that's been softened at room temperature. Try to clean up my mess as I go. To this, I'm going to add 8 ounces of hot cocktail sauce. That's fine. And then I have a lemon here. I'm going to roll it out because I'm going to use just about half the lemon for a garnish for later on. And then I'm going to use about 1/4 of this lemon for right now to go in this creamy mixture. I'm just going to cut it in half right now. Just make sure you remove any seeds. But just give a good squeeze of lemon juice. That should be fine for now. And then I'm going to add to this a dash of chili powder, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm also going to add to this about 2 dashes of ground black pepper, about the same of salt. I don't want to add too much salt because that'll be too salty later. Between the salt and the cocktail sauce, or excuse me, between the shrimp and the cocktail sauce, that's plenty of salt there. Now this is onion powder, about a dash of that, garlic powder, about the same. I don't want to overwhelm this. A little bit of celery salt, just a little more for flavoring than anything. And that's pretty much it as far as the seasoning. I'm going to put the lid on the blender, start this on low at first, and then I'm going to turn it up. Milk to it. I don't want it to become too runny. I'll get that milk to the bottom. You may have to repeat that just a little bit, but try to make sure it'll blend continuously. That's actually perfect. Last time I made it, it was a little bit runnier. So you can change it if you want to, but it's just going to have this very, very, very light salmon color. It's beautiful. Oh, it tastes so good. Okay. I don't need the blender anymore. I'm going to get rid of this. Get it out of my way. Okay. Clean up the counter. Now, I have already pre-cooked a large box of pasta, about 1 pound of pasta, and I have the wheels here. To this, I'm going to add ½ pound of cooked shrimp. Use the pre-cooked shrimp. It saves you a lot of time, but if you want to cook it yourself, you can, but then you have to cool it. But pre-cooked shrimp, about ½ pound. You can also use the canned stuff, but I got this from the meat department. Put that in there. To this, I'm going to add a can of crab meat. I've pre-drained it. Get all those little niblets in there. So good. To this, I'm going to add about ½ cup of green onions. I am going to save at least a couple tablespoons of that for garnish for later. Pour those in there. Just save about a tablespoon. That's about right. About a 1/4 cup of chopped up scallions. Have a ½ cup of chopped up jack cheese. You can use any mild cheese if you want. If you like a lot of spice, you can go spicier. But it's just very small pieces, about the size of your fingernail. Put those in there. 2 tablespoons of chopped up red pepper. I have about 2 cups of chopped up celery, again about the size of your fingernail. Not too big. And I have here 2 cups or about 6 ounces of frozen peas. I have not let them thaw out too long. They're still kind of crunchy. This will help keep the salad cold. Because literally once it comes in contact with the other items, it'll start to thaw out very quickly. Okay, now this, I'm going to take the rest of the other lemon and just drizzle it over everything just a little bit. I don't want to be too much. Oh, found a seed. Get that out of there. Okay, have that. I'm not going to really overmix it, but I want to show you the colors so far. Beautiful red and green. It's a very, very pretty dish. Now to this, I'm going to add half of that creamy mixture. It's very, very creamy. Just about half. Now, everybody's different in how creamy they like their salad. My husband, for example, does not like his stuff over creamy. He calls it swimming in the mayonnaise. So I save a little bowl for him where it's a little drier, and I save a little bowl for myself that's a little bit more creamier. Now you want to make sure you get to the very, very bottom of this bowl. So I'm sitting down just for a minute after I made the dish. I just got home from work, so I'm a little hungry, so I've been eating this. And I want to tell you, the rest of that sauce I made for this, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. And tomorrow, when I take this salad out of the refrigerator, it's going to be a little drier, so I'm going to add a little bit more. But it is so wonderful. You saw how quickly I made that. And by the way, I forgot to tell you one thing. After I cooked the noodles, I didn't want them to cook further, so I rinsed them with cool water, and I threw them in a bath of ice water. And it really made the noodles cool down rapidly, which that's what you want. Let me enjoy this, and hopefully you'll have a chance to make this because it's very yummy. Bye, Paula. Bye, woman of Philadelphia. Excuse me, I'm talking with my mouth full. Can't help myself, it's so good. Something about shrimp and cocktail sauce and cream cheese. Tastes awesome. See See you later.